You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments below, and be sure to smash that like button.
The guy to my immediate right is a former LSU All-American linebacker, Super Bowl champion with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just 5 years ago, would be the last for Tom Brady and the only time that Patrick Mahomes has lost in a Super Bowl. Might that change on Sunday? It is former Tiger Kevin Minter. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
It would be impossible for anybody to miss Kevin because the ring is just blinging everywhere. Can you hold that up just so everybody can see?
Absolutely. I had to bring it.
How often do you wear that?
This is literally my fourth time wearing it.
Fourth time in 5 years.
Yep. Well, yeah, 5 years. It's
So-
been 5 years. Jesus Christ.
Well, no, you know what? No, forgive me. It's been 4 years.
4 years. Okay,
because it was the
okay.
2020 season.
Yep.
4 years. 2020 season, the 2021 Super Bowl. So that was during COVID. But so basically once a year.
Yep.
What are the times you've worn it?
Another football event. I think the Super Bowl a couple years ago.
Okay.
And some branding opportunity situation I had to do. So yeah.
But I'd be terrified to wear it.
Oh, bro, this stays in the safety deposit box back in Atlanta. Yep.
You told me that you helped design it.
Yep.
Walk me through that process.
Well, the Glazers, the ownership that owns Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they wanted to do something special for the rings, so they wanted input from, some of the players. So they gathered all the captains, me, Tom, Mike Evans, Devin White, Levante David, and we all met up at Darcy's house, the sister, and she wanted to do something special for the ring. So they we all got together. Tom actually brought all of his rings as a point of reference because I don't know if y'all know, but they pretty much innovated the big, huge ring.
The Patriots.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Before that, it was pretty much the glorified clash ring.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the 2003 Tampa Bay Buccaneer ring. It was small. Because she used that. She brought that as a point of reference. She was like, we want to do something different from this. They kind of just used the NFL budget. NFL budget is like $1 million or whatever to do all the rings
for the whole team or whoever they want to give them to.
Exactly. So when the Patriots, whenever they did it, I don't know, I don't remember the exact year, but he wanted to do something a lot bigger for the ring, so he went over budget and spent it, and the Glazers. Yeah, and the Glazers, they wanted to do it this time. They didn't want to do what they initially did. They assumed, they had just bought the team like a year or so before, so they had kind of assumed they were going back. 20-something years later, obviously, it took a while for them to get back. So they wanted to, they want to do what everybody else did and just kind of go over the top. And as soon as we got there, we pretty much had it in our minds, we're gonna bling this thing out. I'm talking about diamonds on diamonds. Yeah, so it's
what's it appraised for? Do you know? Those
off the top of my head,
50 grand, 40, 60 grand. They're usually somewhere in the neighborhood.
This might be a little bit more than that, with the diamonds we put in it, because we put it on the side.
There's a lot of diamonds.
Yeah. We were like, well, we're not going to cheap it out. If y'all want to go over the top, we got you.
I love it, man.
So they did a great job. It's pretty much how we designed it. So
that's so cool, man.
Yeah.
Kevin Minter's our guest, Tiger All-American linebacker. I was literally, I was waiting to come on air 10 minutes ago. I saw him. I was like, "That's Kevin Minter." Just shouted out, "Kev, came on down." It's good of you to start the show with us, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, you went through this week, but it was the COVID year, like we said,
right?
And you said it was totally different than this. What was that week like for y'all?
Well, none of this Radio Row stuff happened. You know how you get all the outfits and stuff like that. To appear on certain things. We got it, but it was just like this is for y'all. You're not going anywhere. Mm-hmm. It's the whole year was pretty calmed down. But I tell people all the time, I think it helped us, because with all the personalities and all the, the people that were, the guys that we had on that team, it kept us focused. We had AB, Gronk, Shady, obviously Tom. I know I'm missing names. Leonard
Fournette came in, touchdown Lenny. Those were both touchdown Lenny.
But,
playoff Lenny.
The media should have been all over us the whole season. you know, and you know, with it being COVID, it kept the main thing, you know, which was football and a singular focus on winning the championship. So, you know, between the whole year and obviously, you know, the week of the Super Bowl, it was business as usual this week. We were in the hotel, you know, kind of sectioned off from each other, and you know, just kind of doing our own thing.
And it was in Tampa. I mean, you were home.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like his first time ever.
And honestly, we were going home every night. We didn't even stay in a hotel until like the night before.
Wow.
Like it was like literally like a home game.
What do you, Kevin Minter's our guest. The quarterback battle there is so interesting for two reasons. Number one, it was Brady's 7th.
Correct.
And for Mahomes, it was his first loss.
Right.
So now that was only his only.
Yeah.
It was only his second. Now he's going to play his 5th.
Yeah.
But what was the perception defensively for you all that week about Patrick Mahomes? I mean, because he wasn't 3-time Super Bowl champ, Patrick. You know, 5 appearances in 7 years, Patrick Mahomes yet.
Well, honestly, you know, you could tell on film he isn't what he is now. Like, you could tell he kind of had trouble reading defenses. They really got to 2 Super Bowls at the time of backyard football. You know, when the play breaks down, Tyreek goes long, and Travis, you figure out somewhere in the middle. Literally, that was their game plan.
Just swirly bird in the field. 15 will find you.
And Pat had the arm to get it anywhere it needed to be. So once you realize that, once you watch enough film to understand what they did, you know, as far as, you know, going against defenses, you know, and their offensive line wasn't that great that year. We just let our front 4 bang, and we just played too deep the whole time, and literally, you know, the result was the result. You know, their O-line was trash. It was. I don't know if y'all remember, like they had you know.
Was that before they
makeshift?
Was that before
O-line.
they drafted Creed Humphrey?
I think so. Yeah, it was. You know, it was. To their defense, they had a lot of injuries on O-line. You know, and you know, in most cases, the healthiest team wins.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't have their guys, and we had ours. We had JPP. We had Sue. We had Vita came back.
Oh,
yeah. I was like, bro, they didn't have a chance in hell. You know, it was bad, bro. Well, I think we had 1 blitz the whole game.
Oh, man.
It was just all of them just wreaking havoc.
So flip it over then. Like, I remember right after that game, and you all won. You were good enough to come on the show. We talked, and you shared a story. And I got the story on Twitter. If y'all want to find it, you can find it. That Kevin talking about, like, you know, the speech Brady gave in the pregame. But when you think back now, I mean, that was his 10th Super Bowl.
Yeah.
When you think of all the games you played over a decade, you played 10 years?
9 years.
9 years. Or sorry, 12 was your last year at LSU.
Yep.
So 9 years in the NFL, all the games you played, but your only Super Bowl, I would imagine, there's butterflies, there's like, it's a Super Bowl. For Tom Brady, this is his 10th Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, when you look back on that, can you think of, like, watching him and it being different than it looks for everyone else for him? I don't know if I'm asking the question. Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense. The focus he had, just the pure focus and readiness he had throughout the whole week, honestly. It was, you know, you could tell, like, I don't know, he just it was borderline cockiness to it. Like, we were on an elevator down to the this was before the game, obviously. We were on the elevator to catch the buses or whatever. And he's like, I think he's snacking on something, and he just talking about, y'all ready to win the Super Bowl, boys? We was on the elevator down. You know, I'm sweating bullets. I'm like, bro, you know, because you don't want to be the team that lost in the Super Bowl, man. Like, I would have rather lost, like, you know, way earlier in the playoffs, you know, to actually, you know, make it all the way there and to be let down like that. So I'm like, I'm kind of nervous and stuff. And I think you can see that. Yeah, and he, you know, in everybody in the elevator, and he really broke the tension with that. It was just, I think he was like chewing on some nuts or something like that. And he was just like, "Hey, y'all ready to win this game, boys? We about to beat them. I mean, I can't say it online. We about to beat the hell out of these boys." And you know, it's just like it made us all feel, you know, at peace, at calm. You know, even though there's still a little bit of nervousness in the backdrop, but you know, we got to the game, man. We got to. You know, we went through warm-ups, you know, and, you know, I told the story to you before, man, the pregame speech he had before the game, man. I mean, I can't say it verbatim, but he spoke on, you know, just, you know, being, you know, the impact on the, you know, the generations of your family and, what do you want your legacy to be? And I just, I told you this before, man. We were ready to run through a wall for that man. It was intense, bro. It's like everybody's eyes is red.
We cleaned it up this time.
Everybody's eyes is red. They were like, man, Tom, who point him out? Point him out. We're running through him. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, you could tell throughout the tone of the whole game. It was like, they were preparing for a game, but we were ready for a fight.
Yeah.
From snap one.
What a way to put it, man.
Yeah.
Kevin Minter's with us, courtesy of Snooze Wellness and Pro Level Recovery. Tell us what you got going on with them.
Snooze. They actually brought us out here, man. It's a great company. They obviously they sell mattresses, but they do everything with sleep wellness in regards to like CBDs, cold plunges.
Oh, no kidding, really?
Yeah, they do.
So, dude, I started cold plunging about 7 months ago.
So, it's cool, right? Yeah.
Every morning of my life, I'm addicted. Like I
Yeah.
literally can't imagine. I can't imagine waking up and not cold plunging ever again.
The way it affects the immune system, the dopamine kick. I mean, it's so many. And it's funny, too, because growing up, I've been doing it since I was 10, playing
Really?
football.
Okay.
We literally do ice baths all the time.
Yep.
Used to fight with my coaches all the time. Like, I don't want to do it, but, it's one of those, you're not leaving the locker room unless you get in this damn tub. So it's just – and it's just funny, but, like, just to hear all the, the health benefits now all of a sudden that's come out about it, and it's become pretty trendy. Between that and just, saunas or whatever. They do that, too. Red light therapy and all that stuff.
Do you know, like, is there here's the Instagram. They got a website, do you know?
Yes. It's I think it's still Snooze Mattress because they're changing to Snooze Wellness.
Okay,
Yep,
got it.
Yep.
Right.
Snooze Mattress.
Yeah, there's the Instagram, which is Snooze Wellness. You can
Yep.
find it there, but Snooze Mattress is where you can find them.
Yep. They're going through a branding change, but because we're more than just mattresses, right?
No doubt. They're the Snooze Mattress Company.
Yep.
So right now it's snoozemattresscompany.com, snoozemattresscompany.com. But like Kev said, man, there's mattresses, there's bases, there's sleep accessories, different furniture, all different kinds of stuff there if you want to check it out. So and then you can get the Snooze Wellness on Instagram as well.
Yep.
Wrapping up here in just a quick second. The game on Sunday, you got a feeling one way or another? I mean, is Mahomes the old hat now? Is it Jalen and the Eagles their turn? What do you think?
Kansas City's going to be a very hard team to beat, but I think Philly's O-line is special.
Okay.
And if they can play the way I think they can play, I think they'll have a hard time stopping Saquon, which, they're very good at playing complementary, football in regards to running the ball and playing stout defense. Name of the game is time of possession. And if you keep it out of 15 hands enough and you score in the red zone, I mean, all you got to do is have more points.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So
keeping it out of 15's hands in a one-possession game in the fourth quarter is a challenge, though.
Absolutely. But, you make a couple stops on defense, and you score when you get in the red zone. I mean, there's only so much you can do, if the score is high enough in 2 minutes. So, 15 is, don't get me wrong, he's a magician now. And like and like I was alluding to earlier, he's a whole lot better than he was when we played him.
That's
what I mean. He's going through progressions. He's what I'm saying? He's going 1, 2, 3, 4, back to 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean? So he's not the same guy. He's not backyard ball anymore. And it's a combination of that and intelligent ball. You could tell from start to finish. But if they can run that ball, man, Philly's gonna be hard to stop.
Yeah. Kevin Minter, All-American linebacker from LSU, man, one of the all-time greats, Super Bowl champion 4 years ago with Tampa Bay, which would be Tom Brady's 7th and final championship when they beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Hey, man, it's always great to see you.
Absolutely.
Love you, man. It's great to see you.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact. And be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.